Mask mandates may soon be lifted in Ontario. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. But first, Premier Doug Ford making an announcement today that will extend minimum wage to gig workers. It's another worker-friendly move as the spring election looms.
Our government is introducing groundbreaking new labor legislation.
The Conservative government says this is a first in North America. Minimum wage will be extended to app workers like Uber and Lyft drivers, but only when they're actively delivering or driving a passenger. They'll still be able to keep their tips, and digital platforms must provide greater transparency on how their pay is calculated.
As many as 1 in 5 Canadians currently take on work via a digital platform.
It is the latest move to appeal to workers as the June election approaches. In January, the Ford government increased minimum wage to $15 an hour after canceling the Liberal plan that would have seen the increase kick in 3 years ago. Back then, this is how the Premier justified it.
The fact is, no legislation in Ontario's history has killed more jobs than Bill 148. It killed tens of thousands of jobs.
He denies his change of heart is because his inner Liberal is awakening.
My kids call me a bleeding heart Liberal now, but I'm pretty fiscally conservative.
While the former Premier applauds today's announcement, Kathleen Wynne says $15 an hour is no longer enough.
$15 today is not what $15 in 2018 was. So, we need to look at what actually is a living wage, and there probably needs to be another jump in the increase.
Doug Ford also canceled the Liberals' 2 paid sick days after he was elected. He won't commit to bringing them back.
Well, that's something that we can discuss in the future.
Today is the last day you'll be asked to show your vaccine passport to get into a restaurant or movie theater. And the Premier hinted masks may soon be gone as well. But he's waiting for the Chief Medical Officer of Health to give his approval.
I'm hearing over the next few weeks, maybe after March break, when the kids get back, but we'll see. I don't want to set a date, and there's no secret. There isn't a person I talk to likes these masks.
Ontario has definitely been inching toward lifting all mandates. Too soon for some, too slow for others. And tomorrow, all indoor capacity limits will also be lifted. That includes major sporting events and concerts.